So my name is Minay Hissam. I'm one of the managing partners for Garden on the Wall. It's a 2-year-old company, so we've worked a lot on branding and we're growing really fast. What we do is basically create artwork using preserved plants. So it allows us to bring nature into interiors without the hassle of taking care of them. And when we moved into the space and having the vision of creating a brand, of course, we needed to have all the elements necessary to voice out who we are. That's where we met with the owners, Heather and Rob, and they were very helpful in the whole process of scaling the size of the logo and the materials to use. So that was really the first project. It's almost like you're outside and you're walking in, and as you get closer, we're building the elements. So that was really the second step. So we mainly work with architects and designers, and they need to see the materials they want to use in their projects. So the third step is actually to create the library wall, basically a display of all the preserved plant elements that we use when we're designing our wall gardens. When somebody walks by, there are two possibilities in their head that this could be. It's either fake plants or they're living plants, and it's none. And that's where we came up with the idea of creating ornaments which would say no need for watering, sunlight, soil, and that helped them understand, okay, this is something different. When we were designing our booths for the exhibition, we knew that we wanted to put our raised letter logo on the left-hand side, and then discussed back and forth with FASTSIGNS as to how best it would be to place the ornaments that we create to communicate our message, and that helped sort of guests to go through the content and understand what we do. And last year in 2015, our booth was recognized. It was a finalist for the Best Design Booth. We send out samples, and we need to make sure that when our clients look at it, they know where it's coming from. And for that, FASTSIGNS help us create this die-struck metal medallion that we screw onto the sample boards. We started collaborating with a furniture company, Flex Steel, and jointly created a booth in Chicago in one of the exhibitions. And what we've seen the clients do is they would look at the garden, they would come and just take the picture of the medallion. The important thing that we always seek as a business is connection. They get the challenges that we have when we're trying to install a logo onto a garden. They understand how we need the studs, how we need the spacers, how the distance should be. And so what we ended up doing, and this is something that they came up with, is use a clear backing. It helped us then place those raised letter logos as one pieces, which helped cut our installation time significantly. You know, one of the things about Garden on the Wall and what we do is our majority of our business is commercial. And one of the things about business-to-business communication is it's a long-term relationship. And us working with FASTSIGNS is very much the same thing. They understand what we do. We constantly evolve. They constantly evolve. And we collaborate in such depth that allows us to do a better job. And they are always an integral part of that process.